Switches.
Contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind. Wonder if there's peace that I could find, instead of always being on the grind. I need a new purpose, I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching, you're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go? Run away, run away, run away into your escape. Run away, run away, run away, you're never too far to run. Run away, run away, run away into your escape.
And we are here for the 12 p.m. kickoff between the Great Britain Exiles Women's Open taking on the New Zealand Exiles Women's Open. And Shane, sure to be a pulsating affair.
Yeah, I think so. We've seen good performances so far already from other GB Exiles and New Zealand Exiles squads, so I'm sure they'll all be hoping to live up to that reputation. We'll see what they can pull off here on pitch 1. And if anyone's following the Women's Opens, the pitch 2 on our second stream will be covering Ireland Exiles versus Australia Indigenous as well. But stick with us here on pitch 1 for GB Exiles versus New Zealand Exiles coming up very soon.
Yeah, and very big atmosphere to this. As you saw the New Zealand Exiles performing their haka before kickoff there just a few minutes ago. And very proud occasion anytime you get to represent your nation.
Definitely.
I think practicing tri-celebrations, I think that was the fish flop. That's good confidence to talk about what celebrations you're going to do beforehand.
Definitely. Good, just manifestation.
Yeah. And this is now where we'd possibly call on our audience, anyone tuning in, of course. We have the GB Exiles lineup. We don't have the team sheet for the New Zealand Exiles. Just wasn't provided on the Excel sheet. But if anyone in the comments can let us know, if you recognise anyone's number, let us know their name. And also, we noticed the green hairbands and armbands that New Zealand Exiles seem to be wearing. Is that an ode to their visit to Ireland, or does that mean something else? Let us know in the comments as well if you have any information on that. And if you could make our dinner while you're at it as well. Just do all our jobs for us. But of course, yeah, we're live on Facebook and YouTube. Let us know in the comments where you're watching, who you're watching, what time is it, and we'll be hoping to read some of your comments out on stream as we get just another glimpse of yesterday's festivities. Shane, incredible, and blew the roof off the place. Must have been 1,000 plus in attendance for what was originally meant to be an outdoor opening ceremony. Took it indoors, and just incredible scenes.
Yeah, just the atmosphere was electric, and we'll hope that that sentiment continues throughout this week. There's a great sort of festival atmosphere around the grounds here in UL, and I'm sure it'll only get more exciting as we go on. We get to the knockout stages.
But yeah, as we head towards knockouts and finals, I can only imagine what it's going to be like. There's already a huge buzz around the place, and we're only into the morning of day 2, and already feels incredible around the place. And we've seen brilliant skill, speed, tries and tags, and just in for just an action-packed week.
Definitely. So keep tuned to the live streams here.
And it looks like New Zealand Exiles to kick first. And just some last minute dance moves there. Shake out the nerves, get the muscles loose.
And we've 30 seconds to kick off here. We'll await the klaxon.
And they look cold out there, don't they? It's been windy and rainy. And in the short sleeve jerseys. But, all part of the fun.
Yeah,
almost a little bit of Irish dancing being done there by a couple of the New Zealand Exile players.
We're almost
Maybe that's why they didn't give us their squad list. Didn't want to name and shame the dancers.
Maybe.
As we hear the opening klaxon, New Zealand Exiles kick off.
And a good first tag there.
Yeah, New Zealand Exiles coming flying out of the traps, putting good early pressure on GB Exiles.
A good skip pass there.
Oh, what a tag.
Fantastic tag by New Zealand number 9.
Yeah, it looked like Gemma Walker looked to be bursting down the wing, number 5 for GB Exiles, but a great tag from the New Zealand Exiles, number 9.
GB with a
good shimmy.
start. Good pass away, and Maddie Turner there complaining about a little bit of contact, but ref plays on.
Oh, great hands. Out to number 4, Anaman Tiago.
I think there might have been a late tag there, so it's penalty GB Exiles.
It's Megan McCauley looking to advance. Back to Gemma Walker. Into Jade Lees. Jade Lees thought she was true. Back to Gemma Walker. Pops it out left. Left again.
Defense holding firm here for New Zealand Exiles. They're letting GB run at them a little bit, but once they do get to the line, they're cut short.
And perfect. We have Tess Crumpton letting us know that the number 1 New Zealand is Kiana Edwards. But more importantly, there's been a try. Distracted.
Great try there for GB Exiles. Starting off the way they'd hoped to.
And blistering start in the opening minute for GB Exiles. And the New Zealand Exiles facing some early adversity.
But their first bit of attacking play here now. We'll see what they've prepared.
Oh,
Great
good hip
movement.
action there. Still going.
And only on the 3rd attempt was she stopped. Yeah, each player for New Zealand so far, just as it comes up to the defensive line, they're moving their hips great and getting away from that first attempt at the
Oh,
tag.
good kick. Will stay in.
A good chase too, and great tag to pin GB back.
Yeah, much better from New Zealand Exiles here in this women's open game.
A good tag again. Brought up well there by GB's number 20, Jessica Elwood, and they're looking to make a bit of ground, get out of their half here, but could look to kick soon. Well covered by the New Zealand Exiles sweeper, and she almost gets away from that tag, but well stopped.
And, much love for people in our comments. Taylor Moore letting us know that the number 7 for New Zealand Exiles is Tiana McGee, and Tanel Tower letting us know that Jas Lowe is number 10.
Keep them coming if there's anyone
we'll
else you're watching.
We'll build the team.
Great tag there. Good running from New Zealand, and the tag was made just before that kick, so that's a turnover.
Oh, good tag.
The GB attacking line looping around to the left, and there's number 8,
Good
Sarah
play there
Blair.
from Sarah Blair. The
Try
flare from
scorer.
Blair. Penned back again. New Zealand Exiles number 14 is a tagging machine. Very much the long arm of the law for this New Zealand Exiles team.
Almost stepped through there was GB Exiles Stapleton.
Oh, interesting kick.
A good run to the line. They're both teams are attacking the defensive line with good pace, always making good ground.
Oh,
and here we
good
go out
take
to the
there.
wing here.
Oh, superb.
And a good tag made there again by Sarah Blair. New Zealand are working their way up though.
And JJ Benjamin letting us know that they're watching from Australia, 9 p.m. That is a commitment to the cause.
Ref not happy with the mark there. So New Zealand pushed back a
Oh,
little.
rubber attempt.
There's
They'll
good
chase.
Yeah, and a good tag. Again, just keeps GB pinned back in their half.
Tagged at the second attempt was Sarah Blair.
New Zealand have looked promising in both attack and defence recently, just after that first try scored very early on by GB Exiles. They're keeping a lot of the play in the GB half right now.
Yeah, much better from the New Zealand Exiles. They've recovered well from conceding the early try.
Unfortunate knock on there, I believe. So it's back to tag 0 for GB Exiles. And a good tag again there by New Zealand.
Yeah, I think it was a good tag there from number 10, Jas Lowe, whose name we do know thanks to our kind YouTube commenters. Yeah, it is Jas Lowe, number 10. And Amy Priest tagged there on her way through.
Good attacking run though, and almost got the hips away. And again, Gemma Walker trying to wiggle her way through, but the New Zealand defence holds
The
firm.
grubber attempt. Was there a tag?
Tag just before the line.
Brilliant
And
play there from
Great Britain Exiles just have
and they're over.
no
No.
bit of contact. against the attacker, so it'll be New Zealand penalty. Unfortunate there. Great Britain were looking pretty confident in attack, but just turnover possession. New Zealand Exiles roll it around to the right wing, get the ball away and back in, and it's held on to well. But GB are just keeping them locked into that tight channel there, so they'll look to spread it left instead. Almost away there was Tayana McGee.
Kick again from New Zealand Exiles. And there's some extra motivation for New Zealand Exiles number 1, Kiana Edwards. Kiana, Mama is watching you. We hope that is your mother in the comment section.
Bit of contact there by the New Zealand Exiles defender, so it'll be a penalty to GB Exiles. Sarah Blair tried to take it up a little further past the mark, so ref pushed her back, and here they go.
Oh, great tag.
Another great tag. But I think, Jack, this is one of the first games where we've seen both attacks are able to make a lot of ground with each run they go.
Yeah,
you know,
very quickly yards being gained.
It's back and forth a lot. You know, some of the matches we've seen so far, the defensive lines have been up so quick.
Great kick out wide.
Great kick.
Oh, brilliant dodge.
Oh, and again,
superb play. And
the pass back inside as well.
Oh, but what a tag that was from Sarah Blair.
Brilliant. Just keeps her team in it because actually, you know, the New Zealand Exiles looked like they could have been away there. Some great evasive work there from the wing.
I thought she was through.
Almost. And they switch it back to the left here.
Good passing here from New Zealand Exiles. Number 13, Ariel Berkeley, looked to be away. Tagged.
Another good
one-handed catch there from number 14. What a clever little grubber.
I believe it was a tag before the kick, though. So it'll be a turnover to GB Exiles.
Brilliant hip action
great
there.
Hip movement. Almost barrels through the New Zealand defender there.
Good work there from number 3, Shannon Bradshaw.
Good tagging again by New Zealand Exiles.
And we have M. Griznik, Emma from Australia, watching her sister Lara, number 88 for Great Britain Exiles.
A kick put in, but it was blocked by New Zealand, but not played at. So that stays at a 6th count on the tags, and once the tag was made there, it's a turnover to New Zealand Exiles. And again, just great pace from that dummy half, always running quickly or passing out quickly, and the first receiver is bringing it up to the line.
Yeah, making it look easy, but unbelievable skill needed for that.
Oh, a brilliant tag there by Shannon Bradshaw.
Yeah, and again, that number 13 from New Zealand Exiles, Ariel Berkeley, looked home and free, but for a last-ditch tag. But they could be in here.
Almost for New Zealand Exiles, number 3. They're working their way up. And they pass it out wide.
Nearly.
Just tagged there by Caitlin Greener, I believe. And New Zealand will have to try a bit of magic here.
Oh, the grubber into the box! Oh, what a try!
Has he given it? No, I think.
Oh,
Tagged
no!
given.
Oh, that would have been incredible.
I think it was a late tag, so it's a penalty. Must have bounced over the line to say that the try wasn't given with advantage. But there they go.
Now New Zealand get a
anyway.
try, and it's that number 13, Ariel Berkeley.
Brilliant try. It was, if you felt like it was coming, you know, since the first try from GB Exiles, New Zealand have looked really dangerous and felt like that was coming.
Yeah, great pass there from number 10, Jas Lowe. And Ariel Berkeley on hand to touchdown.
Yeah. Great work by Lowe to draw in the outside defender towards her and open up that space for Berkeley. So
And brilliant that we had both names of the people involved in that
It
try
is.
from New Zealand Exiles. It's getting word that number 18 is Macy Owens from Jordan Speechley.
bit of contact on defense there from New Zealand Exiles. So it'll be penalty GB and they'll continue their way up the pitch. Some good loop around play, but just caught by New Zealand.
Nikia Harker tagged there. Oh,
A good kick,
attempt. Doesn't quite make the 50-10.
but a good bit of pushing back New Zealand anyway, nonetheless. And they'll now look to take it out of their own half. As we say, both teams have been quite effective at gaining a lot of territory on attack, and we see that straight away from New Zealand Exiles. They're getting right up to the defensive line and making good ground.
Oh, what a tag.
But yeah, just fantastic tagging
Number
so
10,
far.
Jade Lees. Oh, superb
she's
spin
away.
there.
Bit of a handoff there. The ref's warning her just to watch that, but he's given it as a tag because the GB player did make it. Another tag there on Tiarna McGee. But New Zealand are looking dangerous again. GB defence is holding firm so far.
That number 7, Tiana McGee. Oh, nearly.
Almost. And that's tag 6, I believe. So turnover to GB. Great defence from them. We just see that spin away here again.
Oh.
And yeah, the ref had a bit of a word with her about the hands, but allowed play to continue.
And
Bit
like
of
bit of contact there.
yeah. She's possibly a contact player as well.
I imagine it's tough to turn off the instincts for people that play contact rugby.
I would say so. From my own experience from when I was younger and switching to tag, I definitely did run through a couple of people in a quiet social match a couple of times, which wasn't exactly fair for them. So we hope to not see too much of that at this World Cup.
Awkward kick there.
Dealt with
New
well
Zealand
by New
Exiles
Zealand,
recover.
and it's a good tag as well by Amy Priest.
Oh, good pass. And again, brilliant from that New Zealand Exiles number 6.
And Exiles bring it out to the wing, and she's just away. Oh my God, avoiding everything.
Oh, can they get it down? She's going for the box. The box,
She
the
won't
box.
make it, but that's a great try. Just number 4 for New Zealand Exiles just danced through the defence, and number 9 gets to put it down. We see that again here, just avoiding all these defenders.
Oh,
Such great work to keep her hips on the opposite side of the ball, sort of put the ball between
put
her
down
tags
by
and the defender.
put down by the number 3.
So New Zealand will kick off again here. It's 2-1 New Zealand Exiles. It's been a great match so far, and we're almost at half time here. We've got just over 3 minutes to go. Sarah Blair looks to bring it up and gets it away to her left side, but unfortunately dropped. I believe there was a tag before that pass though, so GB Exiles are saved that turnover. And Blair again brings it up, gets through, gets the pass away, but unfortunate. Again, tag made just before that forward pass, so GB Exiles continue. And a great kick.
Oh, awkward to deal with.
It just hit the New Zealand player and made it difficult to deal with, but she did well and got up and was tagged.
And thank you, Justin Buckley, letting us know that 16 for New Zealand Exiles is Sharman Delay Hwanga, and that number 4 is Georgia Smith. Thank you, Carly Bowden.
New Zealand Exiles working their way up the pitch again, looking really impressive in attack.
Oh, good kick.
Tagged
Just
first though, I believe, so we'll be back for a row ball. And another kick put in. That's a great one. Sits up
great
right between.
chase. Oh, what a dive! Brilliant leap there. And yeah, that number 14 for New Zealand Exiles. Incredible. And you hear the halftime klaxon, and the halftime whistle can't be far away either.
Yeah, the ref will give one last play here because it was a penalty GB Exiles, but
And at the break, it is New Zealand Exiles 2, Great Britain Exiles 1 in the Women's Open. Be sure to come back for the second half.
We've always been good at beginnings, and beginnings are about questions. What do we value? Who do we serve? We've lived these questions for half a century, but enough to become a home of firsts. The first university of an independent nation. Ireland's first female university president. Along the way, we've found answers and we've built foundations. Foundations we'll rely on for the journey ahead. How can we protect, regenerate, and steward this place we live in? How can we be catalysts in realising a just and fair society for all? And who better to ask these questions? We know this place, and we know our place. We are University of Limerick.
I've been contemplating all my time. My thoughts make me tired, just running through my mind. Wonder if there's peace I could find, instead of always being on the grind. I need a new purpose, I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me here searching, you're just what I'm longing for. When times are getting crazy and everything seems hazy, is there some place for safety I can go?
The camera within the camera. The inception levels we have going here at the Tag Rugby World Cup, here at the 12 p.m. game of the Women's Open between Great Britain Exiles and New Zealand Exiles. New Zealand Exiles leading 2-1. They were 1-0 down. Great Britain Exiles scoring an early try, but came back due to a try from number 13, Ariel Berkeley, and number 3, so far unnamed. But a pulsating affair in that first half, Shane.
Yeah, both teams have looked really, really strong so far here. We're in for a treat of a second half, because I'm sure these halftime talks are very serious. Both teams know these are
They're serious that you got to bust a move.
Got to get those nerves out. And in the meantime, on pitch 2, the other Women's Open game going on at the moment. As an Australia Indigenous.
And we are back. Second half just about to start here. Can't start the second half without mentioning Courtney Elliott saying, watching from Australia, go Amy, number 7 GB, Blue Love Heart, Love Court, Mom and Dad, 4 exclamation marks, need a shout out. And hopefully their number 7, Amy Priest, will be buoyed by your support and can get her team back into this game. As GB Exiles kick off the second half.
Great pace up to the line by New Zealand Exiles, and GB closed the gap, I believe, so it's a penalty. So New Zealand Exiles gifted an extra few yards right at this kickoff, and I'm sure they'll make great use of them.
Oh, good pass.
Good tagging there as well by Caitlin Greener.
Oh, good 1-2.
Great loop around, but it was well watched, well covered by GB Exiles. And that's turnover to GB Exiles now, so they'll work their way back towards the New Zealand line.
Number 88 there, Lara Grizniak tagged. Good catch there from Harker, catching her tag as it was in the air.
Oh,
brilliant run.
Just away there is Jessica Elwood, and pass out, but unfortunate.
Yeah, brilliant work from Jessica Elwood there. And just dropped in front of her there, the Anamina Tiago.
But GB Exiles still in possession here and hoping to make an attack on this line. Brought up now through Sarah Blair. Back across to the right side. And Nikita Harker thought that she was tagged there possibly, but wasn't. But
GB Exiles looking dangerous here on the attack. As Jade Lees goes through. Not quite.
Wasn't happy with the taking of the penalty there, so she'll come back, and it's just a roll ball. Almost through there was Harker, but
yeah, good tag from Jaslow. But GB Exiles very much knocking on the door here,
trying
good
to get
tag
through with those little hip movements.
Oh, can they get to the box?
That look down. No, ref's given it as a tag first.
Oh, superb last ditch tag there,
Brilliant.
but GB Exiles nearly on the line.
Back again over to the left. They look to spread it wide. Almost through there. Maddie Turner.
Brilliant play from Macy Owens to get the tag 18 for New Zealand Exiles, but they're down, are they?
That looks like it.
Again, another unbelievable last-ditch tag from New Zealand Exiles. They've gone over about 3 or 4 times now, GB Exiles. But a tag every time from New Zealand Exiles.
But it's a penalty, so they still get to
And
go. Another
Still
great
not.
tag.
Still no legal tries being scored. But good diving practice from GB Exiles here.
Oh, bit
And
of contact there from the defender.
Yeah.
But ref has seen it the other way,
Oh.
so it's a New Zealand penalty.
Yeah, just look there. Oh, again, another mid-air tag.
And
Went
here
over the
again,
line, try not give in. Oh, what a... Oh.
brilliant covering tag there from New Zealand.
3 tries, none of them give in due to last-ditch tags. Incredible.
It's so close here, and New Zealand just coming out on the right end of it so far.
I was going to say talk about riding your luck, but there's no luck involved there. There's incredible skill to make those last-ditch tags.
Definitely.
But going to be tough to maintain that for the next 16 minutes. I feel GB Exiles will make the pressure count at some stage.
I think that kick might have just gone over the shoulder height of the ref, so that'll be back for a GB Exiles ball.
He's going to make a few changes here. 4.5 minutes into the second half, get some fresh legs on.
We see these try
This is
attempts
as close
again.
as it gets. Whoa!
Just
Fractions.
so close.
Looked like number 9 Beck Davis got a perfectly good try, but superb tag. And this is why they are World Cup players. Those fine margins, the ability to do that in tight spaces. Oh, what an interception!
Brilliant interception.
Oh!
But no, the ref has called it back. I believe she was tagged before the pass that was intercepted. So it'll be back for a roll ball GB. But New Zealand Exiles looked like they were away almost and could have stretched their lead a little bit, but wasn't to be. We see that again. Brilliant reach out and grab, but unfortunately the tag was made just beforehand. And GB Exiles knocking on the door here again. We'll see, can the New Zealand defence hold up the way it did just previous? Good defending so far. They look to continue that streak.
Yeah, unbelievable pressure here from GB Exiles, keeping New Zealand Exiles penned back. But resolute defending.
Great tag. But I'm not sure what the ref has called here. He's having a word with the New Zealand Exiles players. I believe they might have been offside. They weren't on the line from the play, so it's penalty to GB.
GB very close to the box. They want a box try. They'll take any try they can get.
New Zealand being forced to do a lot of great defending.
Was that over?
It's a try. It's
That's
given.
a try. Just when I thought that GB Exiles had forgotten what a try feels like. Take it
Brilliant
over
try
for a legal one.
by Caitlin Greener. Brings it to 2-2. It's a great match so far. Brilliant dummy, says the two defenders, and a great dive.
And number 12, Caitlin Greener.
Looked like the defender made a really great effort to get that tag before the ball was down.
Yeah,
but,
another close one.
They've all been so close. So GB rewarded for their persistence there.
Yeah, you felt that was coming. You can't spend that much time in the opposition third and not end up getting over the line.
Yeah, exactly. And with New Zealand Exiles giving them a penalty and fresh tag count, you know, they felt like they had the time to really try everything and get through, and they did. Out left here for New Zealand Exiles, and they're looking to make their way up.
Oh, brilliant
Just away
run,
and
brilliant
again.
run. New Zealand Exiles number 3.
Great
Eventually
tag.
stopped.
The covering defence was good there.
Just low, goes for the grubber. She'll chase it all the way. Oh, brilliant interception from number 88, Lara Grisniak.
Covers it well, and it'll be GB possession. And tag 0 now That little hip movement as Shannon Bradshaw goes through has worked well for her earlier in the game, just not so there. And GB Exiles continue out. It's a good kick, but
falls kindly for New Zealand Exiles. Number 12, Dana Stevens. Still Dana Stevens. Oh, Dana Stevens tagged.
they have space to play with here, New Zealand Exiles.
Back to Dana Stevens.
Ball out left again.
Back with Jaslow. Tagged.
Almost through there was number 3, but the GB defence has been good.
That number 12, Dana Stevens.
Almost. Brilliant covering tag there by Nikita Harker.
Jaslow. Falls to the number 8.
Oh,
Little pass sideways.
Brilliant.
Oh,
wonderful.
Brilliant. Dana Stevens puts New Zealand Exiles 3-2 up.
The ball just sat up so perfectly for her there. It was a wonderful little kick in behind. Brilliantly
what
weighted.
a pass that was.
Look at this.
Oh.
And it just pops right up to her there. Brilliant.
Brilliant. And Dana Stevens, we got her name from AJ Apanuru in the YouTube comments. Thank you for letting us know. And that's 2 people whose names we've got from the YouTube comments have scored tries.
It's a good kickoff here by New Zealand Exiles. GB Exiles forced to deal with it, and she's away from the first. Second just gets her. That's Megan McCauley there.
Oh, great tag. Sarah Blair looked to be away. It was a good tag from Tayarna McKee.
Good kick.
Kicking for trying to gain some yards.
Great hip movement. What? No, she got the tag. It was a great tag
Just
there
when you
by
think
Beth
they're
Davis.
away, it's unbelievable the hand speed to make those tags.
Good tag again by GB.
Yeah.
That's one of the try scorers, Caitlin Greener. Good running there.
And New Zealand Exiles number 9 try scorer in the first half.
A good switch back to the left if she can get it out again. No, but I think the tag was possibly made before the pass.
Ariel Berkeley also got a try in that first half.
Looks like that was
the grubber.
Looks like the
showing us his
GB
dance moves there.
GB defense possibly blocked the kicker after her kick went through. So it's a penalty to New Zealand Exiles here. They'll look to bring it up to the line. Just testing that defense, seeing if they'll bite on anything and open up a gap.
16, Sherman Delia Wanga making good ground there. Oh, what a pass. Out to Ariel Berkeley. Oh, great hands. Oh, but the tag was made.
Brilliant tag and brilliant catch as well with the tall pass.
Oh,
just
superb
leaped
skill.
up. But brilliant tag as well by GB.
Yeah, I tell you, if these guys weren't here playing in the World Cup, they'd make fantastic pickpockets.
They would.
The speed at which they're able to get tags off, unbelievable. Goes for the grubber, it's a little too far.
Might have been tagged first. So I think that was tag 6, and it's GB Exiles ball.
Yeah, GB Exiles doing well to weather that New Zealand Exiles storm there.
Yeah, it's still anyone's game here. We've got about 7 minutes to go, and GB will hope to make it back down to the other end of the pitch, put a bit more attacking pressure
on. What a run! Oh! And Amy Priest very nearly away. Good hands there from Anaminia Tiago.
And she's still through. She's still
Tiago.
through.
Oh!
Great tag. GB are looking dangerous here.
That's a Priest.
And again, just tagged.
GB Exiles setting a record for number of tries not given after being tagged.
And no way through for Harker. And that's tag 6, I believe. So, turnover. We'll see this break again here by Amy Priest.
Brilliant from
Just
Priest.
brilliant steps, brilliant hips to get them away. And an unfortunate mistake there by New Zealand Exiles gives the ball back to GB Exiles, and
Jade Lees.
brilliant tag just laid out for
Yeah,
that.
that number 7, Tiarna McGee. Still Tiarna McGee. Oh, she
Looks like
another last-ditch tag.
the defense here has just been great, but
Yeah.
looks like the ref's given that the New Zealand defense closed the gap on Sarah Blair, so it'll be another penalty and another fresh tag count. I think there was a late tag there on Blair after the pass. The ref's not happy with the penalty count racking up.
Someone's going in the book.
And it's a yellow card for New Zealand Exiles. Their defence has been so good, but
That number
illegally
6,
so.
Emily Aragada.
So GB will look to capitalise on this now in the final 5 minutes.
Yeah, huge moment in this game.
They need to make this count. They need to get a score here.
But still New Zealand Exiles get those last-ditch tags.
That's 3. They're hoping to make it up. They might whip it all the way to the left.
And
Tagged
again.
first. Just brilliant defence by New Zealand here.
But she gotta feel they're gonna get over
That's
the
it.
line. That
Sarah Blair down for the try for GB Exiles. That's her second try in this game, and she's really leading from the front out there at the moment. So that is 3-all with 4 minutes to go here.
yeah, just
Almost through, but a brilliant tag there.
yeah, that was a
and
brilliant tag. But yeah, you can't keep them at bay forever.
You can't
And
stop that. Great
no.
dive to the line.
Yeah, and the flare from Blair makes it 3-all. What a game! This is Shane. This is one of those games you can just watch for hours.
Definitely.
You never want to end.
And it looks like the players could play for hours.
Yeah,
it doesn't look like there's many too
It's
tired.
a lonely place to be for Emily Aragada, watching forlornly from the sin bin. I think they get him a little seat or something. Although you don't want to be too comfortable in the sin bin, it's not a reward. There's Kayla Stapleton, tagged by number 12, Dana Stevens.
And
Not to the
Stevens
referee's liking.
might have been offside making that tag, so it's a penalty brought up quite a bit by the ref. He's just watching that they stay on his line, and you know, as we know from playing, any time a team is caught offside, the ref just is looking for it again any other
watching
time.
repeat offenders.
Yeah, so GB might look to exploit that, get a
Oh,
couple of
great
quick
catch.
passes out, and hope that New Zealand stray offside again. Good attack here by GB.
Fumbled, but backwards. But
But
recovered
it's
by New Zealand. Jana
Grabbed
Stevens
by
nearly
New
away.
Zealand. Unfortunate there for GB not to just dive on that and hold on to possession. But here come New Zealand, hoping to break the deadlock.
Brilliant run there from Georgia Smith for New Zealand Exiles.
And through again.
Oh,
goes
still
3.
New Zealand Exiles. Can they get a late try? Dana
Oh.
Stevens. Touchdown by Dana Stevens.
Brilliant 2-on-1 executed well. Stevens was in a great supporting line there, and New Zealand Exiles take the lead again on the 38th minute. We see that again, just great running from number 3 here.
Yeah,
and great
incredible
hips.
hips.
And then just fixes her last defender
Oh,
and gives it out to Stevens. Just brilliant.
unbelievable. Yeah, Dana Stevens, her second try of the game. And incredible for New Zealand Exiles. A player down currently with Emily Aragata in the sin bin. But to take the lead with 90 seconds left.
GB look to bring it up. They know that they'll need to go quickly here. Time is against them right now. But if any team were to get a late equaliser, you'd think it would have to be one of these two, and they're just flying through at the moment.
Oh, what a run. Oh,
Brilliant run there by Gemma Walker. She's back to the mark quickly. She knows that they don't have much time to do this.
Got her change her name to Gemma Runner after this. Put in some good hard yards for her team.
Held on to well by GB. And good running again. Someone's missing tags out there. There is the final klaxon.
We're
So
into the final play.
GB will have to do something here. Tagged before the pass, and Tiago just goes through by herself.
And it
But
finishes 4-3. New Zealand Exiles beating Great Britain Exiles in the Women's Open in one of the games of the tournament, Shane.
definitely that this was brilliant. Both teams just attacking so well, defending great as well. You know, like most of the tries didn't come from mistakes. It was really well worked attack, just drawing the defense around.
Yeah.
Just really quick game.
Two fantastic teams.
Yeah, the
And,
pace was brilliant, and you see the sportsmanship there from both teams.
Yeah, brilliant to see. We saw it before the game. It's easy to do before the game. Great to see after a game. And make sure you come back at 1 o'clock for the mixed opens between Australia and Italy here on Pitch 1.